Hey everyone, welcome to Invincible Publishers. Today we are meeting after a very long time, and I don't want to state the obvious that the world has changed a lot in these 3 to 4 months. From the large scale to the small scale, there are many changes which have disrupted our daily lives. And talking about reading has also changed. People have more inclined to ebooks, but paperbacks are quintessentially forever, isn't it, right? So, talking about yet another book today, we have with us The Scorpion Grasses, which is a novel by Shivram K. And I want to describe it in 2 words, or rather say a word and a phrase. The first word that I want to describe it in is the Indianness. This book has been set upon the settings of the old city of Benares, which is an epitome of Indianness, its traditions, its culture, its divine nature, and author has done a wonderful job in imbuing those intricate details of Benares like Manikarnika Ghat, the river Ganga, and even those old alleys too where they have been forgotten, in the city of Benares. So this is naturally so too, because the author of this book, Shivram K, he himself has spent much of his early phase of his life in Benares, and in fact, he is an alumnus of Benares Hindu University too. So, right now he is a novelist, he's a short story writer, and I really like his profound writings. Shivram K is one of those writers who puts out his heart into the story, and which tends me to my another phrase that I was going to talk about this book was the circle of life. How does this book reflect circle of life? And I want to call it a coincidence, or maybe it may have been intended by the author, that both the city of Benares as well as the storyline both reflect the circle of life. Benares have been famous for its spiritual leanings and the propounding of its existential truth, its divinity. So that truly says that it reflects circle of life, right? But also the storyline which is being talked about here, it starts from the one of the protagonists finding a diary. She is Prabha. She finding a diary on the banks of Sangam, which is an unnamed diary, and from there another story branches out, another narrative branches out, which is in that diary, and the story flows ahead with various other characters of Siddhartha, Urvashi, their love story, their destiny, and coming back somehow to the banks of Sangam, and from there moving on ahead. So it also kind of denotes the circle of life too. It's quite wonderful, right? The book itself, the story itself, and the setting of Banaras, they so complement each other. And I want to really applaud the author on this. I totally recommend you this book, The Scorpion Grasses, which is available on Amazon, Flipkart, in paperback and ebook format. And it is surely a good read for any day, be it weekday, weekend, and yes, of course, it's a wonderful memoir for you to keep. So, see you until next time, and take care, be safe.